Too bright, too bright.
That works.
Is that better?
Yes.
Brad?
Perfect.
First of all, allow me to thank Dana and Ethel for that lunch. That was very nice. And it's great to see Dal Richards here. Thanks for coming, Dal. And Brad, of course, your group sounds so good, as usual. I want to say that when I came here last year, I was very much taken by the work that the center is doing here and the services that they're providing for this community. I had a baby sister who lived here in this community. She passed on in 1999. And she was helped by people in the center. But she didn't make it. And when I see you here working, Brad, and with the people, it touches me. It's very good. When we look into each other's eyes, we should see people. That's what we should see. Sometimes we don't do that very well as human beings, however. We don't treat each other very well sometimes. But the culture and the music that we share reminds me of the days in Musqueam where my father is from. They used to sit around the fire and the storyteller would come in and tell the stories. And when he's telling the stories of the raven and the owls and the wolves, they all had their own songs and they all had their own dances. And my great-grandfather would tell all of the songs and he would sing all the songs and do every part of the song. He was a storyteller. And in those stories, we kept like a basket our history and our culture, our connection to the land, our connection to our past, and our connection to one another. And then the storyteller would pass on those stories to the next generation, the songs and the history. And today, you are the storytellers. You are. You're creating connections between people with music and culture, between all kinds of people. And when you do that, we end up in a room like this as everybody's the same. And that's the way it should be. Music and culture and arts has this profound ability to bring people together, to remove boundaries, and create powerful connections, one with another. And that's important. So proud of the work that Brad's doing here in this center. Very proud of you. And I want you to know I'm with you at the Carnegie Center. I've been coming since I was a law student, when I used to set up a table downstairs to give legal advice. I don't know if it was very good advice, but I'm honored and proud to be here with you again. Thank you for inviting me. Thank
you, Your Honor, for those very, very words. I'd like to invite another special guest we have for the show, Mr. Stan Hudak, up to the stage. He's going to join us for a couple of songs. Please welcome Mr.
He's on second.
Oh, sorry, that was the second. Okay. we're gonna